Hey, beautiful and wonderful people. I hope you're doing good. You're doing great from whatever corner of the world that you're watching. Celeb Gonna from. This evening, certain news have come into the light, and this is where we say the taking off of Donald Trump as the new president of the United States of America is a turnover for the people of the Republic of Kenya. In the recent past, we have witnessed certain cases where people were being abducted in the country while the international communities remained quiet on it. The American ambassador in Kenya, Megan Whitman, seemed to be in agreement on the way that President William Ruto was doing things in the country. Remembering that abductions have been taking place, a killer squad was formed, and the killer squad has been involved in the abduction of hundreds of Kenyans and even death of some, the extrajudicial killings that have been going on in the country. So, President William Ruto's government was in bed with the United States uh, ambassador in Kenya, which made it very impossible for Kenyans to at least garner the attention of the United States of America in regards to condemning the actions that were being taken by the police and the regime of the Republic where they were abducting Kenyans. But it seems it's a turn of events. It's a turnover right now where we are receiving that in the current news and stories that are currently reaching our news desk is that uh, the United States of America has currently made a call to the Kenyan president, that is President William Ruto, where he has been warned on what has currently been going on in the country. Now, looking at it, as a report that is currently being published by one of the greatest media stations that we have in the country, that is Citizen TV, they have reported that the U.S. Secretary uh, of State has called the Kenyan president, that is President William Ruto, and where the president has been warned on the issues that have been happening in the country. US to Ruto, stop abductions. The US government has raised concerns of abductions in Kenya. Secretary of State Antony Blinken telephoned President William Ruto. Blinken, he said security officers involved must be held accountable. Several Kenyans were allegedly abducted during the Gen Z protest. And because Ruto and they said the woman that Kenyans have been calling for her to be recalled to the United States on how she has been conducting her businesses in the country. That is the ambassador of the United States in Kenya, Megan Whitman. It seems it's high time now she also answers to her crimes because she connived with Ruto, where she oversaw Ruto abducting and killing young men and women in the country. And not only that, there came a time where a story, the story of the said people that have been going on in the country, there came a time when Quarem murders were exposed to the world. But the United States of America remained quiet on it. This woman never made any comments in regards to the Quarem murders. Yes, we all know that we all want the United States, and mostly let's speak about democracy, which a Democrat president has been in seat, that is President Joe Biden. And Democrats, when we speak about democracy, that is what they should have been advocating for. Not even seeing how Rigathi Gachagua was impeached. They all remained quiet on that. They all sanctioned the said impeachment of the deputy president. Right now, a Republican president has taken over as the president of the United States. That is Donald Trump. And Donald Trump is known to be a man that exercises power with an iron fist. So, it seems things are about to take a turnover in the country. Yeah, Ruto anaenda kukapitia, by the way. Yes, that's what's up. That's what has been happening and trading all over the country. What is your take, by the way? Because Kenyans have had a lot of things to say in regards to this message and this publication that has been made public that uh, President Trump taking over will at least contribute to a better Kenya, to a better economy in our republic. Should I remind you, by the way, while Trump was the president of the United States of America, there were jobs, online jobs. Even when it comes to us as creatives, they said taxation that we are taxed by the United States because we are not citizens of the United States did not exist back in the days. But right now, since Joe Biden took over as the president of the United States of America, he started taxing everything the way Ruto is. So Ruto is a mini Biden, literally. Ruto is a mini Biden. And when Trump takes over, doing away with this taxation, for Trump, taxation of certain institutions in the United States, he sees it as something that really interferes with the development of the people of the United States. But for Biden, he had to do taxation so that he will continue being funding wars in different countries or giving aid to countries like Israel, which is currently fighting with other countries in the Middle East, giving aid to countries like Ukraine right now fighting the war that has currently been going on. But now, the mini Biden cannot. And another thing that also imefurahisha wa Kenya is that the list of the presidents that have been invited to the inauguration of the new president of the United States, the name of your tourist president William Ruto is missing in the list. Mambo gani haya? Jamaa hajaalikwa katika uapisho wa Rais Donald Trump. Which changes everything, by the way. Ruto when he became president, hakuna hata ikuwe ni kijiji fulani iko na president iko na chief wanataka kuapisha na iko huko Caribbean, wamuite, mtamuona kwa ndege kesho asubuhi. He is a tourist. But now seems things are going to change for the better. Na kukumbusha tu, hii ni Celeb Corner KE. Make sure una subscribe, tuungane katika video zetu zijazo dao.